Hello everyone, welcome to another Hertz Drums tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about working with sample libraries. You can access the Library Manager page by clicking this gear icon. The libraries currently connected to the plugin are shown in the lower part of the screen. You can click this trash icon to remove a library. And to add a library, you need to click the plus icon. Let's add a library and give it some time to load. Okay, now here you also have the stereo flip button that flips the stereo image of the kit. And also the light button. You see, for every possible hit, we've recorded 4 slightly different audio samples, so that the plugin could alternate between them to sound more like a human drummer. In the light mode, the plugin uses only half of these samples, and therefore eats up less RAM. You can use it in the light mode while mixing, and when it's time to export your song, you can just turn it back to the full mode to make it sound more organic. Let's now go to the lib sampler section and select the snare drum. The first thing we see here is a bunch of pads representing different snares in the current library. They're organized by the number and the mic type. The one that's lit up is currently in use in the kit. Now, to hear a sample, you need to left-click on one of the pads. Now it's marked as selected. Its name will show up in this area, as well as the name of the pack it belongs to. You can also mark it as favorite using this little star icon. It will change the color of the pad to golden. Now, to use a snare in the kit, you can either right-click on any of the pads or select a pad and then click Load Instrument. The plugin will load up all the samples of that snare, as well as the settings for that snare that sounded good to us. Of course, you can now change them to your taste in the Instrument Settings section of the plugin. And also, you can create a settings profile that you can apply to other pieces in the kit. This might be useful when you, for example, change the ambient settings for a tom, and then you want to apply these settings to the rest of the toms. So you just create a profile using this Save Settings function, and then apply it to the rest of the toms one by one. Okay, let me also show you how you can easily move the toms around in the kit. Let's say you wanted to use a floor tom instead of this rack tom. No problem, just select the tom you want to replace and pick a floor tom sample from the library. You could even use a cowbell instead of this tom by choosing it from the group selection menu and loading it up. Now it works as a cowbell. So, all these kit pieces are basically just pads that you can repurpose to suit your needs. Now you can save the instrument you've been editing or create a settings preset using this menu, as well as save the kit as a new preset. Or you can clear the preset to start from scratch. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more helpful content.